big breaking news emerged, and we've actually signed a player. It's Beek from Ajax, 40 million on a 5-year deal. This is a snip, a bargain, and cheap as chips in the pre and post-COVID environment. This has come out of the blue. It's one of those under the radar signings that nobody knew about, and I mean nobody knew about this. I bet you, like me, didn't know that Ajax had a pre-season friendly coming up, and I bet you also didn't know, like me, that he was going to be left out of it. You know, this is what Man United used to do under Sykes Ferguson: get signings that nobody else knew about but the club themselves. Is this going to get my juices flowing? No. Is he what we need? No. So one player's got to be sacrificed in that midfield area, and Fred's been linked with a move to Galatasaray on loan to review a permanent deal. I don't know whether that's going to come to fruition. If he replaces Matic in that role, are we going to win more games with him over Matic? No, we're not. Because Matic is still, without question of doubt, our best midfield player. Nobody else comes close to him in the squad. He makes us tick. We missed him in the semi-final against Sevilla. Well, I'm glad he wasn't picked because we might have got to the final. So this will obviously endorse the top Reds to go, oh, we're not Glazers out anymore, as it happens every summer. But that's by the by. And besides, anyway, I don't know why people are calling for, Glazers to spend more money. Surely that has a negative impact on us. That means Ollie might be successful if he's given the tools at his disposal by new owners. So the grass isn't always green on the other side, so I would actually hold fire on wanting the Glazers out if you think about it in that regard. But if you ask me, put my head on the chopping block, if you pin me down, would I rather sign him than Sancho and Grealish? Of course I would. Of course I would. There's no way we're going to get Grealish, not going to get Sancho. I know for a fact that he's going to be staying put for another season. So there's no point crying over spilt milk, no point craving him to sign because he's happy at Dortmund. And obviously we know we won't pay the fee because we don't have that kind of money. And so those go, oh, we got loads of money. Manchester City, right, under Pep Guardiola, he said, his words, they cannot sign a player for 80 to 100 million. If Man City can't do it, then we can't either. And you can also go and check it, if you don't believe me, what Pep Guardiola has said. But I don't think this signing is going to be, the appetite that's going to get us to winning the league. I don't think he's that type of player. I don't think we've got the manager for that. We're still not going to win the trophy in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I still want him to go. He still needs to go. We still need a better manager, a manager of experience, who's a winner in the past and current tense. Because the longer we keep on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the longer we're going to fade away. It's alarming how bad our squad's been from when Sykes Ferguson retired till now. This signing is looks good on paper signing, but will it translate on the pitch? And for me, he's the Dutch Schneiderlin. He reminds me of him, and we all know how that didn't work. He's slow as a snail. He's so slow he needs a walking stick and a Zimmer frame. He's not going to improve us. So this is not a signing that I'm going to go, yeah, it's going to be the catalyst for us to do something this season. I just don't see it happening. Because we've all learned from the last 6-7 years, not to get overexcited about players, because we've heard it all before. Some of them are translated to us winning the cups, but most of them haven't translated us winning the league. And that's the big difference that we need to get up to. But I think Chelsea have made better signings than us. Spurs have shot in the bargain basement. I thought Mourinho could attract the creme de la creme. I thought he could attract the best players. And I think it's a little bit convenient and hypocritical of Mourinho fanboys on Twitter going, oh, all these, brainwash the fan base. I think you'll find, I said this before, that Ollie and Mourinho have more in common than you actually realise. They both brainwash the supporters. You look at all the tweets during Ollie's current reign and during Mourinho's reign. They wanted Martial to go, they wanted Perisic, he brainwashed everybody, and Ollie's doing the same thing. And again, no one can rewrite history, because I never ever believed the lies coming from Mourinho or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know, so a couple of days ago we've got training, we've got the first signing sewn up, and I think that's our business done and dusted. But the question is now, who is going to go to be sacrificed for us to make sure that we don't have too many, because as the saying goes, too many cooks can spoil the broth.